Hello and greetings everybody, welcome to Stronghold Warlords, the latest entry into the Stronghold, a very long Stronghold series that we had now. I think over 20 years this series is old, and with Warlords we are finally going to Asia, one of my favorite of all time history timelines that we have out there. Now if you're new to Stronghold, what is it about? Well, it's basically about you building up a castle, defending yourself against waves of enemies, and also of course attacking your enemies in a very RTS way. This is an RTS game primarily, so we have a big multiplayer focus on this game. Of course, there's a single player behind it with the campaign. There's a tutorial as well that we're not going to play, and skirmishes and free build mode where you can basically build the biggest and the most epic Asia castle out there. But we're going to dive right into the campaign. I hope you're going to enjoy this one. If you're interested in the game and want to purchase it, don't forget, in the video description you'll find an affiliated link with a special promotion discount on it. Now, without further ado, let's start the campaign. Alrighty, and here we are in the campaign map now. So as we can see, we have 5 campaigns available to us. That we have then, for example, the Emperor quest and also economic campaigns, as it is traditional with every stronghold. So we basically have something where we focus on military stuff, and then we have something where we focus on economy, and then also of course on both of them. And the campaign is basically a mixture of all of that. We are starting with the first one, the Jungle Kingdoms, with Shōgun, and after the death of the king of the Shōgun clan, responsibility of his people has fallen on the shoulders of his son, and that is us.
Through generations of rule over the Van Lang Kingdom, the Hung kings have overseen many improvements in technology and industry, with reliable irrigation methods securing rice as a staple crop to support a thriving population. But their dynasty is also marked by ongoing campaigns of war, which have suppressed the villages and towns of this land. Eager to continue expansion, the Hung king turns his gaze to the tribes in the north, and his armies march to the frontiers. Many tribes flourish on the fertile lands at the base of the mountains, but the Thuk tribe is in a precarious position. Their leader has died, and now his son, Thuk Fan, must take on the role of king at a young age. His people are proud and resilient, with battle-hardened warriors. But the neighboring tribes believe they have spotted a moment of weakness. They see the new ruler as inexperienced, and have combined their forces to unseat the new king with an immediate attack.
And well, there we are now, our mission briefing, survive the invasion. So this is basically a survival game after all. We have to build our castle and we have to survive. We have to build and expand our economy, and we have to conquer the warlords in the nearby estates. Let's get cracking. And we are already in the game itself. But of course that's not the final graphics that we see right now.
A message from Thuk Fan.
To me, my warriors, we will win this day.
I'm sure we will, and here we are now.
Highness, our numbers are strong, but there are troops holding back. I suggest you take the warriors near our keep and bring them into the fray.
And as we can see, the first attack is starting right away. We have survived this one, but that wasn't really our doing. Now we have to, well, recruit the first soldiers after that. Then we have our stronghold, so this is kind of like our keep. This is where, when this falls, we die completely, so the game would be over. And around that we have to build our defenses, and also according to how the map is, you know, built. And as we can see, there we have a small corridor coming in, there we have a small corridor, and we do have now 2 missions first. And the first one would be to recruit some soldiers, so some spear tribesmen, and we do need 4 of them. So let's just get 4 out, and let's get 2 of these blow pipes coming out. There they are.
Our numbers are bolstered. How reassuring.
And we can now put them together.
On the horizon.
Beautiful graphics here with the Asian style, absolutely a big fan of that. And the next attack is already coming in. And as we can see, my troops can do quite some stuff there. I'm looking forward to the Japanese. At the moment I think we are playing something like Vietnam, something similar, and yep, now we have defended against our first waves. Next step would be to build a little economy.
Maybe plant more rice fields to allow us to feed the peasants more. They seem to
That we should be
appreciate
doing.
this.
Some rice fields. There, for example, we have our granary. The cool thing is we can look inside what we have in store. So we do have a bit of rice still left, but it's not enough. So we do want to get a bit more rice coming up. So let's build 4 rice fields in total, I think we need to have. So there we have
With these farms
the 4
all
of
in
them.
place, bountiful harvests will be delivered to the granary, and we have the option to increase rice rations. This will
Fantastic.
deplete rice stocks faster, but also improve your popularity, Excellence.
So people like us because I provide food, and at the same time, well, I can get more people, and with them I can train more troops. Set the rice rations to double. So in here we do have our granary, and I can set it now, my rice rations to double.
With such generous
So
rice
this basically
rations,
stayed the same
your
throughout the
popularity
decades
has
of
risen.
Stronghold.
This means we can raise taxes and bring more gold into the treasury.
Yes, and as we can see, we got happy people because of that, and I can
Our
also raise the
village
taxes
economy
now,
is
as long as
flourishing.
this one is positive.
However,
It's
we are
negative
running
now.
low on wood.
This one is fine.
I would suggest placing some wood camps, sire.
Next up, we want to have some raw materials, so some wood camps. Where do we have some forests that we can use? There, this is looking good. Build 1. Very good. That's basically it. And of course, the wood we need for further defenses. Now, I do
message
have a
from
mission.
Shōgun.
Capture a warlord.
It is time to stop cowering and look outwards. Let's see what your warriors can do.
By capturing the neighboring warlords of this region, the king can send a stark message to any who still challenge him. Each warlord must be defeated in combat before he will swear loyalty to you.
Okay, let's train a few more soldiers. As we can see, we have lots of money. The money we get in from the taxes, and the taxes we get in if we provide enough resources to my people. The people right now are pretty happy with only the rice. As we can see, this kind of like reminds me a bit of Battle Realms. If you know this one, it's a classic. And I urge you to have a look at it, because it's quite similar, I think. Now let's go cracking. There we have the first warlord. He's sitting in his little keep. He is not really intelligent because he's not building up any, economy to build a better village. So in that case, it should be easy. We got this one, and now we just need to capture the keep. That's going to be a bit more difficult, of course. So first of all, we're trying to attack the defenses. And as we can see, he's losing some of that now. We could also get up there, of course, and fight him directly. And as we can see, he can take quite a lot of hits. But of course, it's only buying him some time. And there we captured him. So the only thing I now need to do is I need to stand beside him. And there we have him.
I am yours to command.
This warlord is now under your command, Excellency.
Oh, I
Click
would
on the
actually like to
warlord
kill him
button
and get
to
my
open
own
the
warlord up there.
warlord's
But I
map.
guess this will be fine now too. And with that, we have captured this keep and this sector as well on the map itself. And let's just have a
This
look at the map.
shows an overview of the whole battlefield. Your estate is marked with the icon of your lord. The other estates are held by local warlords and can be captured to acquire strategic advantages.
And that we should do.
Click on your newly captured warlord to view the edicts available to them.
Right, so he's kind of like a vassal to us now, and we can demand resources from him. Now, rice we have plenty of, I think. Meat is much more valuable, so yeah, let's send
Your
me some
goods
meat.
have been sent.
A
By the way,
smart
he's
move,
also the pig,
Highness.
so I
The
guess it makes
shipments are
sense.
on their way. Each warlord type has a unique set of edicts available, as well as a unique perk when under your control.
We are under attack.
So that is a pretty interesting menu here. We can then also, increase his size and upgrade the warlord and get more resources
A
out of
message
that.
from Shōgun.
Now something else is happening. We are
With
being
honor,
attacked.
The Thuk clan rises. You have proven my trust is well placed, but we are not secure here yet.
Okay, there they are actually. Let's attack them. And of course, this is the smaller skirmishes that we have there right now. Later we'll have massive scale
It's
battles.
good to have friends, I'm told.
Oh, come on, you can all fight. Very good. The next one has been defeated, and we've also received the first shipment of meat. And as we can see, the rice is also being delivered now to my granary, giving me a bit more food in my storages. I cannot raise it yet. I could increase my rations there once again. So I made daily, we made 87 right now and eat 58. If I increase it once more, it is equal. And that means that I can raise the taxes also once more, right? But of course, it's a bit close now. So let's just build us another rice farm there, so we do have it equal again. And as we can see, there the farmers are going. So there we have the farmers, the workforce that we have right now. This is increasing with the size of the keep and also with the population that we have and the soldiers that we have. So at the moment, there are still quite a few workers waiting. So I could theoretically get more rice farms up there. We have a bit of money, so let's just purchase a few more soldiers. There they are. Perfect. And let's have a look. Our next target is to capture a new one. There we have one. Oh, he's got some defenses of his own. Might be interesting. Let's march down there. Of course, this is only, you know, an introductory quest. So I'm looking forward to the next quest. And what I can see, we can actually run through the forest. I thought it would be a wall, kind of. But I guess my soldiers are smarter than they look. Rather looks like tribesmen to me, so rather primitive. I hope we get some nice samurai down the road. And there we have it. Attack. Everything here in sight. And kill them all, of course. Oh, they actually take quite a lot of hits. And can we sit? Yep, we can also make our aggressive stand or ground stands, for example. There's the attack button then here, right? So we can basically say attack everything on sight. And up there, we got our warlord. Let's get up there and, well, capture him, of course. We're not killing him. He's just killing dozens of our troops. And stand next to him to capture him. And then it's only this guy here, who is under attack right now, as I can see.
Another warlord is ours. The spirit of the Thuk clan stands unbroken.
Perfect. So what we can do, as we can see, oh, that's it actually. Very good. We have done the first mission. So with his strength growing, Thuk Fan looks to the border regions contested by the encroaching Hung forces.
Thuk Fan was both respected and feared by the riverland tribes. With the charisma and energy of a young leader, he gathered more and more peoples under his banner. Meanwhile, the Hung King's armies amass ever closer to the border, spreading fear of an impending invasion among the northern tribes. To stand any chance against the Empire, Thuk Fan must bring together the disparate tribes into a well-trained and disciplined army.
And that's what we're going to do in this one. Let's start. Oh, beautiful map once again. I absolutely love the nature and the architecture in Asia.
A message from Thuk Fan.
We have reached the edge of the Empire's reach. Be on the lookout. That nearby Hung outpost is sure to notice our presence.
This outpost here is pretty close to our smaller town. As we can see, we don't have a lot of money.
Houses provide the capacity needed to grow our population. Our houses are a bit meager right now, and this is hurting our popularity.
There we have the houses.
Would build higher quality housing for a popularity boost to bring in more peasants.
That's exactly what we want to do. Upgrading our houses and also, of course, getting a bit more rice coming in. Let's see, we do have at the moment our... How's it looking with our... There we have it, right? So we are actually not doing or not getting any rice at all. So how many more farmers? So we have plenty of farmers. Let's get some rice farms up here, right beside our keep. Let's say 4 for starters. And then I can also go with, well, the hovel is our actual building right now. And the shack we could also build. So this is a better quality building. Houses, 2 of them. Then we have the hut. 40 house. Oh, this is a proper house. Looks fantastic too. And then we have the fine house. So real nobleman house. For that, of course, I do need a bit more wood. How much wood do we have? 500, so quite a lot. I could actually go with the fine house right away if I want to. And you know what? Let's do this. Let's have the fine house right next here. And then perhaps some smaller houses around it.
Than spears to take on these settlements. To train a properly equipped army, we need weapons workshops to construct bows and axes, and an armory to store them.
Let's get also rid of these shacks there. We certainly don't need them anymore since we have the fine houses then here as well, right? Of course, we're not barbarians, so a bit of beauty in the village building should also go a long way. Let's just see. We have, unfortunately, not a lot of territory to work with. And I would definitely like to get a second shack up, so we can have one here, because there's some forest around it. Build an armory is our next goal, so build 2 Fletcher workshops. So there's some advanced buildings. Now, of course, we not only have the basic buildings, right? We also want to have some advanced buildings. And let's try to build a smaller village here then. So they're looking towards each other, and as we can see, the buildings are being built instantly. Right, there's not much of a difference here. The Fletcher workshop is offering us then the archers that we need. So there we have 2. And then also the axe workshop. Yep, 2 axe workshops. So this is where we do get the soldiers from. And an armory on top of everything, which is, well, almost a tower. And this is definitely looking to the outside. Even though, we do have a weapon stored in here. It might not be so good to have it so far outside.
You're on the way to glory, my friend. With small steps, we begin the makings of a great upheaval.
Righto, and with that we have unlocked now new soldiers. So in that case, the spear tribesmen we already have, but I would like to have the axeman now and the archer. And in that case, we do need some bows for that. And there we have it. And it's basically costing us some gold. And that's it. But of course, we're not purchasing it. We are, well, building or crafting those resources ourselves. So the Fletcher and the axemen, they're doing it by just getting the wood that we have right now. Do we have any iron? No. So how do we get an axe? If we don't have an iron, do we not have an iron mine or something like that? Oh, there's a little attack coming in. Look at that. I guess... Oh, there's no defense buildings yet. So I guess we just have to use our soldiers then for that. And there we have it. 2 bows already in. Perfect. So we can now recruit the first archers. And they're coming out here then right away. There we got them. This is Japanese as far as I know. But I'm of course not no expert on it. And look at the range of them. Oh my goodness, they can attack from there. I'm totally happy with that. Pretty sure we can get some axemen out now. Higher quality units, and also some smaller ones, of course, because we still want to conquer after all. And with a few axemen, you certainly can't do that, even though it makes life easier. And I can also already see that the village life can be quite busy once we have more buildings up, right? People are running around, delivering resources, getting resources, crafting some stuff, and so on. And my archers just keep continuing to attack. Let's get another one out there, and some more tribesmen. And another archer. Very good. Those axe workshops are not really working quickly, right? What we can do is I could raise my... Oh, okay, I need more farms. Raise my... I wanted to say raise my consumption. So I'm going to get a few more farms. At least over here, right? We have plenty of space. It only consumes a bit of wood, and wood we have plenty of for now. And all the rice that we can have. Of course, the path should stay free. And let's just check it real quick. I hope it's going up there soon. We can definitely raise the productivity. Oh, the tax is now coming in for our people. There's that, and another axeman, and another axeman.
Scouts report a Hung contingent is heading in our direction.
Oh, there is an attack coming.
Alone here. Be ready for a fierce battle. We must
Yes.
show the Hung Empire that we do not fear them.
I'm ready. Where is the attack coming from? No idea. I'm totally ready for some slaughtering. Let's get 2 more archers out. I think we have then all the archers that we need, and I need 1 more axeman. There is no army coming, right? I mean, those guys, of course, are obviously the real bad guys. I would love to build some defenses of my own, but that is not possible yet. 1 more axeman. Ah, you know what? We can actually start with the attack right away on this one. I do want it. And of course it's only him now, right? So it's really not a big deal, since we have killed everyone else. But he's basically one-shotting all my soldiers there. Alright, we captured him.
We'll be here soon. We should train up more troops to ready our defense, my lord.
I'm doing that. We have the money. Let's get a few more soldiers out there.
Our troops are ready. Now I recommend showing these warlords where their allegiance belongs.
Very good. This castle we have now. Oh, sorry. We actually need to stand beside him in order to capture him. Takes a bit of time. And I'm also just going to take my archers and position them up there on the keep for some easy defense. Where is the army coming? I'm expecting something here, but it's not happening. Capture 4 warlords, that's our goal right now. Let's train a few more soldiers there, should be no problem.
A message from Shōgun.
They are here! To arms, my companions!
There they are. Ooh, that's a bigger regiment. And they're on their way now. And as we can see, my archers attack from far away already. Very good. So I don't even need to do anything for now. It was a good idea of actually positioning them down there. And then we go right into the battle itself. Oh, very good. He's just leaving his rangers open. Just so we can attack them on sight. And... oh. Alright. I did not expect that. Let's get up there. I was expecting they have to kill my armies first before they actually go up to the tower, but it seems like they can go up there right away. But it was no problem. Perfect, that's that. Let's continue. Up here we have the next warlord that we need to capture, and he even has a little house there by the river. Well, that's romantic. Not going to be so romantic soon anymore. We can actually go right up there, I think. That's a bit of a mass slaughtering up there. I hope they keep their minimum distance. It would be very bad if they don't do that. And let's capture this warlord too.
But beware, our warlords can also be attacked and captured by our enemies, so they must be protected carefully.
So I can already see where this is going to. We have the sectors, and of course we need to defend our sectors and take sectors from others. If we get a sector, we get diplomacy points and can, well, increase our diplomacy ranking with that, and with that we have more powers available then to us. Let's get a few more of these special units out there, since we really have a lot of resources anyway. And I might actually put this one on hard difficulty after this mission. I mean, it's still an introductory mission, of course, but I'm already eager to find out what it is with our young leader. They're attacking right away. I guess they wanted to take my tower there, but that's not going to happen. And I'm going to use this momentum now of going down here. Oh, that's a lot of soldiers there. So my infantry is in the front, very good, and my archers are in the back, as it should be. And of course we need to keep a close eye now on the map, and as I can see, he's training more soldiers right away. And of course I've also lost quite a few. So let's get my tribesmen and my archers. Let's get them on the tower there. Right, so we have the melees to defend my archers then, just in case if there's an attack. While we take the next warlord. I think this is number 3 and we need 4. Before I go to the last warlord, who is by the way heavily defended here, I'm waiting for the next attack, which is coming right now, so I can use the defense that we have on the tower and attack with my own forces. And the cool thing also is that I just noticed is when an archer, for example, is standing on a higher ground, of course they have a bigger range, right? So they can fight much further than if they are on lower ground. Makes sense, of course, but it's a nice thing they implemented. This one gives a nice tactical advantage there. Let's attack. Let's kill them all. There's quite a lot of soldiers I can see, so we should be training a few more. And lucky us, we can do this. Really, we have lots of that, thanks to also having so much taxes, right? And now we can go all the way over here and attack right away. And I should be careful though, because there's definitely more people coming. We might... come on, we have a good economy, right? There's no need to do really anything there. Can I also have the groups there? Very good. And I don't think there is a group limit. So we're attacking right away. These peasants have no chance against our mighty trained army of peasants. It's pretty hard actually, by the way, to see who's my army now and who's the enemy one. I can only see that with this very, very small bar. We have taken this one, and now it's onto the enemy warlord. Oh, and that's some elite soldiers there, because they take quite a lot of hits. And up there we need to go. I dare him if he attacks now. And there we've taken him. this should be the end of it. Or we still have to take this one. Though I think we might be lacking some siege weapons for that.
I am yours to command.
Alright, actually it continues.
The revolution spreads.
It does.
Excellent work. No warlord around.
Now with all that diplomacy that we got, we can build now a new building, and that is the consulate.
But have limited diplomacy points to issue edicts. If you build a consulate, it will increase our flow of diplomacy points.
Alright, so this building here, let's build it beside the armory and issue a gold edict. So another thing is, now that we have that many warlords here, as we can see, we can just, you know, like boost our diplomacy now. For example, we get more diplomacy points than by this warlord. We can also send some gold, for example. We could upgrade them and more of this action then. And this is pretty cool, I think, especially in skirmishes. 1-1, 1 versus 1. If we want to attack, then this is going to be interesting, of course, for sure. Now let's issue this edict, but first of all, I would really like to see where they're going. Of course, they're trying to take my warlord and attack all out. We're also getting shot by those guys. And we got some 6 diplomacy points now. Oh, this is not looking good. Let's move them a bit further away there. Holy moly, that's a lot of soldiers attacking now. Let's get some troops up there. I think we're losing our troops here. Yep. I mean, we still have some defense, but this is a bigger attack. Especially some elite soldiers, I think. And I need gold. I need gold. So this is where the warlords are coming into play. I can now say to them, send me some gold. Right. And with the gold coming in, I can actually train more soldiers then. Righto. And kill the Hung Lord. Why am... Oh, we don't have archers up there. This is getting interesting quickly. Alright, this attack was repelled, but it's going to be interesting for sure. Alright, and with the diplomacy points that we have now, 190, we can upgrade those warlords there. So the central warlord there is on cooldown right now, but the one that is a bit further away, let's upgrade this guy. And we should actually see this then right away, that he should become a bit, you know, stronger overall once the upgrade goes through. We have the armies again. It's going to be tricky though. How should we go through or get through the gate? Right. We can get, of course, with that more gold now. So he's sending them more gold as well. And I'm just going to say to him now, give me the gold. I'm also going to upgrade one of the smaller ones, and he should also send me gold right away. And with that, we can purchase many more soldiers. And with hopefully go with a big attack. Let's also actually build another house. We can afford that. And I would also like to get more Fletcher workshops so we can build more archers. And also more of these axe workshops. I mean, they're consuming wood, so I should be careful, I guess. Nevertheless, at some point we have to attack, and I think it's a good point to do it now. We have the right amount of archers, of blowpipes, and 42 spear tribesmen. So come on, people, you can do this. Especially my blowpipes. Let's attack up there. And the same goes for my archers. Probably a better idea to just group them. Oh, this is bloody. But it's not a lot of archers left anymore. And there are some enemy forces coming in once again right through into my units. Poor sods. Of course, there's still one archer up there. Dead. Perfect. And it's all about taking down this building now. Guess it's going to take a while, because I don't have any siege weapons right now. And there goes the gate. Let's attack them directly. Charge! That is looking good. Oh, they're shooting the quarry that we have over there. Going right in there, and of course, let's take the warlord, because once he falls, he's down for good. I guess there's no more reinforcements coming. Oh! Did he actually just kill all my troops up there? I think he did. But there he's down, and victory at long last. Second mission done. Hopefully it gets a bit more interesting now, gameplay-wise. Stay tuned.